Meet the Flintstones from Tato, a side-scrolling adventure with the look and feel of another Mario game. That similarity to Mario is a definite plus. There are 5 worlds to explore, each with a separate map to travel. Very Mario-esque. To add to that effect, most worlds have a special stage that is played to obtain a desired object, and these special stages are look-alike Mario Kart races, a nice way to beat each end boss without actually killing them. You can be either Fred or Barney in this 1 or 2 player game. If you're a bigger fan of Betty or Wilma, beware, they're roaming around, but if you run into them, they'll drag you back to the start of whatever level you're on. This usually isn't good, so you should avoid the ladies unless you want to quickly return to the start of a level. You determine the number of stages you have to travel through by rolling a 3-sided rock die. This downright bedrock idea occasionally allows you to skip ahead, but you usually end up starting at the first level. The Flintstones isn't very challenging, but it does increase in difficulty as you move toward the final toughest world. Graphically, the game had very little slowdown. For the most part, the Flintstones looked good, but the cinematic displays at the end of each world were a little weak. They featured very little on-screen movement and no speech, so I generally went right past them. The absolute worst feature of the Flintstones was the password feature to save the game. The password consisted of 15 symbols that required a full piece of paper to copy or a Polaroid camera. Not only was each of the 15 symbols a picture item from Bedrock, there must have been 10 or 12 different picture symbols possible. A big drawback to an otherwise solid game.